What is the trouble with contemporary religion? Everyone is basing their standard on the relative imperfections and the people they see around them. And so gradually it goes one step further and further off. My grandmother, she followed Ekadasi, she fasted on Purnima, she did Krishna Puja, she said Jai Sri Krishna every time she saw anyone, and she always wore tilak. So then my father, he left off the tilak and he left off the Ekadasis, but he used to bow down before the deity. And then my father, so he used to smoke and take tea, but he used to also say Jai Sri Krishna when he saw people. And then what am I doing? And I'm drinking wine, but I also put tulsi on my chicken. You see, and then goes from this point. And the next one, and whenever you see what is happening, as the culture goes down and the families break up, the traditions are ruined, and step by step people go further and further into ignorance. And the same thing can happen in any spiritual movement. What is the system of Guru Parampara? It is simply they are sweepers. Guru means he's a sweeper, to sweep out all the dirt and to maintain the pure line. We have to be fixed up what is the goal. And Maya's trick is to first of all make us forget Krishna, and then to make us fall down. First forgetfulness is to forget what is pure devotional service. What is my goal? And start to think that my relative position in bhakti, my position is good enough. And as soon as we become nonchalant, as soon as we become lethargic in that way, stop trying to endeavor for perfection, then we fall down. That's the next step. Then gradually we fall down, because we lose our taste. We wonder, why am I not getting a taste? Because we're not trying to become pure devotees. That's why someone's not getting a taste. He's trying to maintain himself in some middle position, losing sight of the goal. He knows the material world is miserable, theoretically, but he's not determined, I want to reach Krishna. So while getting the shelter of Krishna, a little bit of protection from material misery, he's making progress back to Krishna. He's progressing on the way. He's thinking, well, this is good enough. 1 foot in Maya, 1 foot in Krishna. And then he's finished. Then Krishna cuts off the shelter. Because he's no longer looking to Krishna. He looks back to Maya. You can't keep... What happens if you are in the middle of a river? This example is given by the sages. And you're trying to stand with a foot in one boat and the other boat at the same time. You're either going to rupture all your ligaments and fall in the water, or you have to jump into one boat or the other. We are stepping, you see, from material world to spiritual world. That step, even taking 1 or 5 lifetimes. You see, it can take 1 minute, but we're making this step. Whether cold war or hot war. It's a war with Maya. And if one starts to see Maya as a friend, you see, that means you lost the battle. That means Maya is the one that skirmished. Therefore, why is Shastra go so much into detail? What is to do, what is not to do? Karja, karja.